Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the week of April 12th. This week we are going to first take a look at your current general energies in this first row. In your second row, we're going to look at any messages from your future self. And in your last row, we're going to take a look at any messages from your guides. But Capricorn, hold on one second. This deck isn't really cooperating today, but let's see here. Yeah, for some of you, I feel you're going somewhere unknown, which is nice, but we're gonna have to dig into this here, Capricorn. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time here, Capricorn. But Capricorn, all right, you start off here in your current general energies with this voyage card here. It's like you're taking a voyage into the unknown. You're doing something that you've never done before. You literally have the card that is called the unknown. This deck I'm using has 4 oracle cards in it. And one of them is this unknown card. And you have the Three of Wands as well. Three of Wands is a card of progress, but it's kind of like a card of the future as well. Looking into the future, it's a card of expansion, and it's a card of foresight, seeing things happen before they're going to happen. So I feel for some of you, it's almost like I wouldn't say you're seeing the future, but I do feel you are kind of seeing something coming in to your life from the future here. This is going to lead to a change, I feel. Yeah, right now, I feel like stillness will provide a lot of answers. I would say if there's anything that you do that provides answers for you, then I would do that activity, literally. Like, I get my best messages in the shower, right? I talk about this all the time. So I always get, like, the best stuff channeling through me in the shower or when I'm meditating or things like that. So if there's something, or if going for a walk, you know, it's going to be different for all of you. But if there's something that brings that stillness into your life, that clears your mind, whatever it is, right? I feel like you need to do it with this energy because it's going to provide a lot of clarity for you here, Capricorn. But you have the unknown card, the Nine of Swords, and the Three of Wands. I do feel a little bit of feeling trapped with this Nine of Swords here. I'm sorry, this is the Eight of Swords. I apologize. So I do feel you are a little bit trapped with this Eight of Swords energy, and I feel like you need to set yourself free. Three of Wands, like waiting for the perfect moment when there never will be a perfect moment to do something. So you really need to kind of take a leap of faith here. This is probably what's stopping you from taking action. You have this unknown card here. I have to close my eyes so that it focuses on the card and not my face here, Capricorn. But this unknown card is a card of like curiosity, needing to be curious, and it's a card of also needing to have faith that you're going in the right direction or that things are going to work out for you. So that's going to be like the hardest thing for you to do here in this situation. But other than that, there's a lot of progress coming in for you, I feel, with this energy, and also a lot of expansion. But I do need to get some detail, because like where? I want to know, where is this growth and expansion happening? What do you see? Some sort of wish coming in for you here. Nine of Cups, Knight of Swords here as well, and the Sun, something that's going to make you very happy. All 3 fire signs, or all 3 earth signs, have had the Sun in their readings, I'm pretty sure. So a lot of happiness coming in for you here. And there's something that's getting your attention with that Sun card. For others, I feel like this is communication here. I feel like you're trying to set yourself free from a person for some of you. This is a very specific message, but for some of you, it's almost like you have this thing where it's like, you know, you shouldn't be dealing with a person, but they still kind of have this, you know, I feel there's like this, still this attachment to a person here, and you're really trying to set yourself free from someone. It's like, it's kind of a weird energy because it's almost like you're being very, I feel you're just intuitively, you're being very honest with yourself if you're trying to set yourself free from a person in love. It's like, you know that your happiness is out there and you know that you have to release it. You know, intuitively, I can sense that, but it's like you're having a hard time releasing yourself from something for some reason. This person might point something out about you, you know, they might, there's something about this person. I also, the best way I could describe this to you, Capricorn, is I feel like there's not a lack of closure, a lack of follow through, a lack of victory. It's like that maybe you're holding on to the idea of a person because it never really got to that place, you know, it never got to a place where all your relationships have maybe gotten to, and maybe all your relationships have led to a commitment for X amount of time, and this one didn't. It's like there's just that one little difference that is making you potentially hold on to something here. Very interesting. And let's see. Too nosy, Capricorn. We're going to have to dig into this. and see what is going on here. Four Wands, yeah, you thought you were going to marry this person. You thought this was going to lead to happiness. Four Cups, it didn't. I feel this person ran away. I feel this person left you, Capricorn, and they thought the grass was greener on the other side, and it wasn't. And the Seven of Swords, they ran away. Like I said, Seven of Swords, lying, cheating, stealing. But again, not everybody is dealing with a liar, cheater, stealer. And this person was just a lone wolf. They run away from people. This is what they do. The Four of Wands even tells me you know that that this is over. Four of Wands is a card of marriage, but these people are already married. On this card here, Capricorn, and I have to close my eyes again so that you can see. And plus, this card is microscopic. It's about the size of a postage stamp, as I've been saying. But, you know, these people are free on the other side of these Four Wands. For a lot of you, I feel like you know you need to leave someone behind so you can have that. So you can have the true freedom, happiness, love that you desire. But again, I think that for some of you, what is keeping you attached to someone is it's like missing that one thing. So it doesn't feel like a victory. It feels like a major, major loss. And it's almost like not, and maybe you're telling yourself this is closure, but it's not, is what I'm getting. For others of you, this is you moving towards something that's going to make you very happy with the Sun card. The Sun is something that we can't help but pay attention to. There's something that is jumping out to you, and you need to move towards it here. In your middle row here, with any messages from your future self, you have the co-create card. Literally every single sign has had something about teamwork for like the past 3 weeks in readings. So teamwork is obviously more of a collective energy, I feel. But anything you could do to work on a team with people in all areas of your life, your future self wants you to know that's probably the most important thing you could be doing. I've been talking about this for like a year, that teamwork, it definitely makes a dream work. I've been talking about it since last year as well. It shows up in the astrology. We had a ton of energy in Capricorn. And according to Chris's crappy astrology here, all that energy in Capricorn is like teamwork. We still have Pluto in Capricorn as well. And so, on a very simple level, this energy is kind of forcing us to find people who can lift us up, who we can work on a team with. This doesn't mean you have to have a business partner or anything like that. But if you could just form a group with people where you share ideas or something along those lines, any of those types of things are going to be very happy and are going to lead to a lot of happiness, but are also going to be lead to a lot of success in your life. Same thing in love as well. Anyone you can find who you co-create with, I think too many people get in relationships and it's almost like you're fighting with that person right off the bat. It's like that person is the enemy right off the bat. Anyone you can get into a relationship with where you're building each other up is going to be far more beneficial with this energy. You have the Ten of Cups, the Star, and the Moon showing up here. This is a good, bad energy is what I'm going to say to you here, Capricorn. Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty. Ten of Cups is like total bliss, total excitement, right? It's like the people on that card are just like, their hands are up in the air. They're super happy on that card. They're happy that they're a family together. And again, this doesn't mean that you have to have a family. But again, I feel like the Ten of Cups is more saying bliss in your reading. That this opportunity to be extremely happy and to be, fulfilled, it exists for you, Capricorn. You need to have faith. You need to believe that it's possible. But the Moon is like, how? How do I accomplish this? What do I need to do to make this happen? Too much confusion going on here because it's like things haven't turned out how you thought they were going to turn out. Those are the words that I'm getting on the Moon in some area of your life. It could be this love situation for sure, because again, I feel like somebody effed up over here big time, basically. I do get a weird feeling for you, Capricorn. I'm not going to lie. Like, if this is love for you, it's almost like you were supposed to be with this person. This person has almost gone against spirit in a lot of ways. I feel like we have total free will. There are multiple people we can be with here on Earth at any given time. But it's almost like this person was like guided into your life by your guides, their guides. It's like they were like, I see this working together type situation. And this person like went against their spiritual nature. Like this person really effed up big time. And so that's why it's hard to let go of. And it's like, that's why you're questioning things now with the Moon. Because, again, if your guides and their guides brought you together, it's like creating this weird feeling, this rift in your life. For others, it's like you're trying to create something from your imagination. And I feel that could be the challenge for you with the Moon, actually. That's what's popping into my head, is it's the imagination. Three of Wands, the Moon. The Three of Wands is a card of foresight. It's like we need to see something happen before it happens. But if you can't imagine it, if you're having a hard time with your imagination, picturing something, then that could be causing some problems here for you, Capricorn. It could be making it harder to accomplish your goals. So what do you do? Well, number one, what I would say is as a kid who had no imagination when I was younger, I stopped believing in Santa when I was 3 years old, no joke. My mom used this pen to write from Santa on the present. And I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, I know my mom has that same exact pen. I'm like, there's no way that Santa exists, right? So trust me, I totally get it. I have no imagination. When I was a kid, I was a nerd. I played with like bugs and stuff like that. Didn't even, I didn't do anything imaginative. So I get it, right? So what I would do is if you're trying to imagine something first, then write it down, right? Because it's like maybe you can't picture something in your head, but you probably could write it down on a piece of paper, or you could probably get it out somehow. So I feel for some of you, this is saying before you can have something that you truly desire, you need to be able to imagine it. If you can't imagine it, get it out on paper, talk about it out loud to yourself, doesn't matter, right? I talk to myself all day long right now. That's what I'm doing. So I feel like you need to imagine something, and your future self is wanting you to do that here with this energy. So let's see where this goes, Capricorn. Ace of Wands twice. You have the Ace of Wands down here as well. Ace of Wands, major victory. Ace of Wands is my favorite card in the tarot. To me, it's like that spark. It's like the only thing you need to get started on something. So you're being given that spark of life. You have the King of Wands here. Could be a fire sign coming in for some of you in love. For others, I feel this is you building. The King of Wands is like you, like look, he is holding the Ace of Wands here, Capricorn, in his hand. So you are taking control. You are going to boldly move towards a new beginning and building something new. Ace of Pentacles is going to lead to a lot of success. So again, I feel if you could just get out of your head with the moon and write things down, and if you can dream big at this time, your future self is saying you will be ridiculously successful in this middle row. Pretty simple energy, love it. Next, for any messages from your guides, you have the Wasp Spirit. It says sometimes life stings. I feel like they're just saying whatever this loss was over here, whether it's love or money or a job, this card says sometimes life stings. I feel like your guides are just saying sometimes things just don't work out for whatever reason. You have the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Ace of Wands here. Your guides want you to picture and imagine something here. This is this is a very unrealistic reading is what this is, Capricorn, and that's a challenge for you, right? It's like this reading is your guides wanting you to focus on something that's out of reach. Three of Wands to the sun. Like, thinking there's no freaking way I can be that happy, right, Capricorn? But this is you having the opportunity. Ace of Wands twice, the King of Wands here, the Ace of Pentacles. I really feel intuitively, this reading is very simple. It's very unrealistic. I feel like your guides want you to be unrealistic. It's like your guides want you to release control of needing things to work out realistically, right? It's like your guides are asking you to believe in miracles or to believe in magic or whatever. I'm not saying magic is real, obviously, but what I am saying is it's like your guides are saying to you here, hey, you need to believe that things that you don't believe can happen, can happen. How is that for a tongue twister? There are certain things in your life that you don't believe are possible. Your guides are asking you to start believing that these things are impossible. They want you to move towards things that just have potential, right? Maybe you normally think, no, I'm only going to start something if it has solid proof that it's going to work. The Ace of Wands is only potential. And it's like your guides are saying like, hey, you need to take the risk on this because that's where your growth is going to come from, I feel. Three of Cups, obviously, we talked about this. Your guides want you to work together with other people. I feel like the universe wants everybody to work together right now. Really, because it's like there's something you need here. I would also say that it's a good time to work with people you don't agree with as well, is what I would say to you. That's the other thing. There's so much like division and separation right now in the world. It's like, I do feel like the universe is like saying, everything you need, it belongs to somebody else who you probably don't agree with or you have some sort of disagreement with. And, it's just because like this is how the universe works. We go one way, we go the other way, then we meet in the middle, then we go one way, we go the other way, we meet in the middle. This is how growth happens, basically. So that's what I feel like is happening here for you, Capricorn. And again, I'm not saying you have to agree with a person, but learning to work with people you don't agree with is kind of like an important part of life. And that's what's going on here. I do feel like you feel a little isolated. And your guides, I feel like your guides are saying to me, we recognize that they feel isolated. So if you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling isolated, this is going to change for you here. Queen of Cups, more nurturing energy coming in for you, I feel. So let's see, Capricorn. You have the Death card. Yeah, like I said, this is changing. The Sun is coming up on the back of the Death card here. The sun is coming up between the two pillars that are on the moon here, Capricorn. I finally figured it out. If my camera can see my eyes, then it focuses on my face. But if I can block my eyes, then I can get it to focus on the cards, right? But what I would say here is that the sun is coming up between the two pillars of the moon. It's like there's clarity. But also, your guides are saying that they are bringing this loneliness, this isolation, this feeling of loss and hardship, feeling like things have to be difficult. This is coming to an end, I feel. It's like your guides are making the sun come up. You have the Eight of Cups here. Yeah, I feel like you need to kind of, some of you are walking away from this past situation. It's a little challenging. It's weird because there was love here. And again, I get this weird feeling where it's almost like you were meant to be with this person from the past for some of you. It's not going to be true for all of you, but I feel generally this was a positive relationship where someone ran away. I'm getting W popping into my head. This person's name could have had a W in their name, or they're from a location that begins with W as well. And so very specific. It might not be for all of you, like I said, but it's like someone ran away. And it's like you were meant to be with this person, Capricorn. But something happened. But guess what? When that happens, the universe corrects itself and says, okay, well, then we'll bring them someone better. And that's what I feel is happening for you intuitively. Yeah, you have the Strength card. The universe just recognizes your strength. I feel like the universe is recognizing your strength, determination, your kind of the fact that you haven't given up at this time. Capricorn, let's get nosy. I'm going to dig into this a little bit more. So let's see. Yeah, you have the Star. Like I said, wishes, fulfillment. You have the Star twice in your reading. So there's definitely a lot of healing coming in for you, hope, renewal. There's a lot of reasons to be hopeful as well. You have the Devil, you, showing up here in your reading. Again, the Devil's not a bad card, so I feel like you're just coming up in a position of power and strength. It's just your card. So, you know, like I said, I feel like you're just coming up in a good position here. And Ten of Cups, your true Ten of Cups right here. So there is a new beginning coming in for you in love if you're looking for love. Could be with a Leo or someone who has Leo on their chart. Could be any sign. This is just a general reading. Look at this. Even if we go this way, this diagonal, we have the universe card or whatever this was, the unknown, but it's a card of having faith that the right person is being brought towards you. Nine of Cups and the Four of Wands, marriage, wishing for marriage. Star card, having hope that your King of Wands will come in for you. It doesn't matter what gender you're attracted to. I don't attach gender to my cards. I feel like it's just someone who's very driven, motivated, successful. Someone very nurturing as well. The King of Wands is actually like the most nurturing fire sign card that there is. And then you have the Ace of Wands, the Strength card, and the Ten of Cups. Like your true Ten of Cups is coming in for you. And there is an element of needing to kind of believe in magic. Again, if you're not interested in love, then this could be anything else. For a lot of you, I feel this is work or business related, but it's like a little bit unrealistic is what I'm going to say for you here, Capricorn. So like just to give you some ideas of what that could mean, I feel like some of you could be going for a position that you're not qualified for. You could be starting a business and maybe you're bad at math like me, right? And maybe you're like, oh my God, it's like you feel like there's something that's stopping you. Like maybe you're bad at math or maybe you're bad at something. But it's almost like you're overcoming that obstacle and you're going to be getting something that's a little bit unrealistic, a little bit out of reach maybe even. So very interesting here, Capricorn, but let's dig into this here and let's see what's going on for you. I'm going to pull 3 yes or no question cards. I'm also going to answer these cards all together. So if you don't have 3 questions, don't worry about it. I'm going to read them all together. You can ask 1 question, you can ask no questions at the end, doesn't matter. But we're going to do 1, 2, and 3. So feel free to pause this video if you need to take time to ask or think about your questions. But for question number 1, we have the Emperor. I would say yes. For some of you, I feel this is definitely love coming in for you here. I feel also for some of you that you're gaining a lot of power in your life, so I'd say yes. For question number 2, you have the 4 Swords. I do feel like saying no. I feel like something is being put to rest is literally what's popping into my head with this energy. I also feel like you're just taking some time to kind of look inside yourself. And for question number 3, you have the 7 of Wands. I feel like if you commit to something, you will be very successful. 7 of Wands, again, is my card of conviction. It says if you know that something is going to be successful, it will be successful. So putting all 3 together, I would say that some of you need to commit to something here. The Emperor is about just coming up with a plan and sticking to it. If you're trying to accomplish something that you're committed to here with the 7 of Wands, you will be successful. So I feel like you just need, I feel like you need to commit to something. For others, I feel like this is saying that blessings you're hoping for are coming in with this energy. But this is a really nice reading, Capricorn. Really love it. So thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. Also, feel free to like and subscribe. Really appreciate the support, Capricorn. But thank you, Capricorn, and definitely enjoy your week.